to look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Clint Capella.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Brooks. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanović are the guards. DeAndre Hunter out there with Clint Capella. Teams are evaluating Clark's statistics and reviewing performances in more detail, I think, than ever before.
I agree with you. I mean, the complexity of the reports is much more in depth than it ever has been, and with that comes an increased level of scrutiny and expectation.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout, how would you qualify his performance in that regard?
I applaud MP's ambition. I think he might have bitten off a little more than he can chew. He just hasn't been able to outshine his fellow rookies on a consistent basis. That said, we have seen flashes of greatness. No denying that.
And so it's the Hawks hitting on the board first. VanVleet finds Smith. Brooks outside. Just 5 to shoot. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Yeah, Brooks will just attack you without thinking anything of it.
Here's Atlanta now. This game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Holiday with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The shot by Holiday, no good. Hunter, no one around him, and he's good on the 3-ball.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
A floater. The rebound by Young. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. For 3. Brooks grabs the board.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
VanVleet against Young. Şengün, no good. And So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers for sure.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
With the drive, tips it, and the second chance effort by Hunter. Hunter's got 5 men.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Here's Holiday after the basket by DeAndre Hunter. And a clever pass fake kept the D from closing in. He's got 7.
When he gets the opportunity, they are counting on Brooks to hit that shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Smith. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Shepard subbed in for Aaron Holiday.
Make me sweat a little, all right?
The Hawks trailing. Taking a look at the Rockets. Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then there's Whitmore. Then there's Shepard. And it's hitting in at the 2 spot. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And our producer is now just letting me know that we have Shams Charania on the line with a report out of Cleveland. Hey, Shams, thanks for joining us. What's the news on the Cavaliers?
Hey, Kevin. They were in the market for a proven scorer, and I'm told they found one. Jordan Clarkson has always been terrific moving downhill, making tough shots in traffic. To loosen up the driving lanes, he's become a legitimate threat from deep. Everyone around the league can't wait to see how they integrate him into their system.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. Now, Whitmore. He has yet to score. Shot by Eason, no good. And it's in there.
Number 14.
Shepard with the ball. Pass to Whitmore. Off target from outside. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action.
Number 14.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Get there, get there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw out crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because... And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
A few things for them to focus on. More presence on the backboards. More...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. Clint Capella is out there with Hunter. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Atlanta. Shot clock at 2. Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Capella with a screen on Brooks for the lead. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 10.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Rockets trail. Van Vliet outside. Out to Brooks. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Brooks has got 13 points.
Dylan Brooks comes right back with his own three. Boy, I love his competitiveness.
Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Holiday, the pass to Brooks. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And the first one at the line is good.
Every team wants to have an enforcer or two, somebody who's physical, unafraid, gives his teammates confidence. Brooks is one of those guys.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. For three, Van Vliet. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the team has gotten it done here in spite of his performance. Still 0 from the field.
Back to Young. There's the screen. They get it back. Tries again. That one, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith outside. Şengün kicks to Brooks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. That one misses. Shoots the three. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Man. And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Van Vliet. No scoring in this one. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Van Vliet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup for the Rockets. The Hawks leading by 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Shepard out there with Whitmore. And it's Green. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Şengün. They double-team Şengün. Rebound by the Hawks. The 19-foot shot. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. Şengün with the screen for Eason. Off target with his 3. Eason's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Basket counts. 20 points for him.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Whitmore. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Shepard the pass to Eason. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you can get used to that from Shepard. He likes to keep the ball moving.
Johnson with a screen on Eason. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nance. Hunter comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Daniels. Here's Rizachet. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Whitmore. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Shepard. Back to Van Vliet. Houston moving it around. Holiday finds Brooks. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
The Hawks leading by 4. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And after only making 35% of their shots in that first half, they are slowly getting into a groove here in the second.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Rizachet offline with his 3. Rockets trail by 4. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Rizachet. Brooks outside. Smith kicks to Van Vliet. That 3 off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Goes back up. He lays it in. He's got 25.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Oh, here's Van Vliet. Here's Smith. Hunter with some nice defense. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Van Vliet looking around. Shoots over Rizachet. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 8. Pass to Şengün. Bogdanovich against Brooks. Rizachet with the steal. 1:05 left in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. The shot, no good. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. 8-point game. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Putting that ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack. Quality feed by Fred Van Vliet.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Young's checked in for the Hawks. And now we've got the intentional foul. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Bogdanovich. Brooks on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Launches it. Rebound, Atlanta. And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Timeout called, the Rockets. There's 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Brooks outside. So the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll